Hi, I'm Ann Timmons with more tips on presenting professionally and with confidence when you video chat. Today, I'd like to talk about lights. Lights are super important for any kind of video presentation, and there's a lot of misperception about lights. A lot of people you'll hear say natural light is best, which is true up to a point. Natural light is not best if you're sitting in front of a window and the light is pouring in behind you, because that means that you are in shadows. You're silhouetted and nobody can see you, and that's not what you want. Natural light is really good if you're lucky enough to have two lights pouring light in on you from either side. If you only have light from one side, then that side is going to be lit and the other side is going to be in shadows. Natural light is really, really good if you are lucky enough to have a situation where you can put your video screen and your camera between you and the light. So you are sort of looking into the light is pouring through the window, bathing you in beautiful natural light, and that is a very flattering look. Unfortunately, if that is the case, you are staring into the light and you will probably need to reach for your sunglasses, which is not a professional look. That is not what we want. So try to go around your house or your workspace, wherever you need to be video chatting from, and try to find a nice natural lighting situation, but not one that you're sitting in front of a window. So we need to augment any natural light that we might have with artificial light, of course, and the easiest thing here is to first go to your overhead light. Turn on your overhead light for a nice kind of fill, a nice fill light. I like to use that. But you want to make sure that you're not angling your screen so that your camera catches that light itself. You don't want the camera to see the overhead lighting instrument, because if it does that, it will distort the light into what we call a lens flare, which means the light becomes this glowing orange blob, orangish, goldish blob of light overhead. And sometimes it appears, if you see somebody doing that, it kind of looks like maybe there's a UFO somewhere hovering above their ceiling about to descend. So you want to make sure, if you're using your overhead light, to tilt your screen so that your camera is not seeing the light and reflecting it back and distorting it. What really works well are table lamps, and since many of us are sitting at a desk or a table, that's easy, right? If you're not sitting at a desk or a table, you can grab a table lamp and put it on a stack of books so it's elevated to the level of your computer. And the best placement for table lamps is at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. If I'm looking straight ahead at noon, I have table lamps on either side here, and then they're casting their light on my face, and they're lighting me equally on both sides. I also happen to have two windows that are also providing natural light, even though it's a somewhat overcast day here in Brooklyn. So table lamps, two of them, 10 and 2, overhead light, and you're good to go. Those are my tips for today. Hope they help.